Hello. Nobody watching. Anybody here? Connecting to chat. All right. Oh, hey, brother. How's everything going? Everything's going pretty good. I'm just waiting on a load here at the airport in Tampa. Not too much else. I tried live streaming earlier, then my wife called and couldn't figure out how to get back on. But trying to learn this new iPhone and stuff like that. It's a lot different. Where you at today? We got 4 people in on here. How's everybody going? That's good to hear. You like local? I'm in Washington State. I love local. I've been doing it for quite a few years now. Honestly, I wouldn't go back. I mean, it's nice actually being able to go home, see the wife and kids, opposed to being out for months at a time like I did. I don't know if y'all know this, but when I ran over the road, I was out for 3 months and normally home between 12 to 16 days a year. But yeah, I wouldn't go back over the road again. Hi, Mom. I see your comment. Any other questions? Good afternoon. Nice to see someone grinding on a Sunday. Always. Okay, yeah, I'm OTR. Good pay, eh? Well, I mean, I pay my drivers a flat rate, $200 a day for running local. That's my pay. I mean, a lot of the other companies I've been noticing around town, they'll pay like $150, $175. But pay a little bit higher, that way they know they're appreciated. Some people say that's low, but I mean, you got to figure running local freight. A lot of the loads down here, one of my driver, Anton, he can vouch for it. He's running normally around 6-7 hours a day, so it's not too bad. Typical, thank you. I think I just said I mean, it all varies. Anywhere. I got some runs that you knock out in 4 hours, some runs that they knock out within 12 hours. It just all depends. Most of them work 5-day work weeks, and they normally come in under 40 hours. But it all depends on where they live also, like their different commutes. But the people that actually live in Miami that I have running Miami runs, they typically work normally in under a 40-hour work week. Let's see. Been in this side, thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, no problem, man. I mean, granted, over the road, yes, you have the ability to make more, but in my opinion, the sacrifices you're making with your family is like me. I have small children. We have 4 kids, so it doesn't. I mean, I don't think it's in their best interest that I'm gone for that amount of time. So that's the reason I went local with that, and it was either go local or get divorced. So let's see, we got any other questions? Oh, I stated this in the last live stream. I don't know how many of y'all do this, but if you get a 5-hour energy and mix it with about 8 to 10 ounces of water, it's delicious. Sorry about that buzzer. I'm still waiting to hear back from ABF, who I bought bought a lot of trucks from. They have to send me the code so I can unlock the ECUs on this, so I can turn off the what's it called, the idle shut off. That, and I can't reset my speed limits on the trucks either. Luckily they're at least doing 65, but just waiting back on them so I can get the password for each individual truck. I mean, it's a pain. I gotta send them the VIN number and with a previous truck number. But yep, those are some of the things you go through when you buy trucks from private fleets. Let's see. I understand, brother. I'm single, very little family, so I went OTR. Nice. Biggest advice I can give you, man, stash money away. Just stash it away. I mean, when I was over the road, I could live off of about $150 a week. Everything else, you should be able to just put away. I mean, living over the road, I mean, as long as you ain't got no rent, and I mean, biggest bill or biggest expense you should have is car insurance for when you are home, and probably your cell phone bill. Yeah, I spend $100 a week on average. Good, man. Just stash money away. Once you get a big nest egg set up, start investing for your for retirement. That's one of the things you see drivers out here 80 years old because they ain't putting no money away. I don't think I actually ever gave y'all a tour of this truck yet. Gallo 12 or Gallo 24? RB26. Yeah, I got that reference. Actually, in the movie, they did use a Tomicar 2.8 stroker on that motor. If you look up the guy who actually owned that car, there was a YouTube video on VinWiki about it. Check that one out. Motors SR20. Is that Nick? I can't remember. I forget what his screen name was. He was asking me, he was making fun of me because I love rotary cars. So where is everybody else? I know one guy's in Washington. It is Nick. I knew it. You like the Toyota Supra or what? Which one? The new 2020 MK5? Yes, I do like it. I actually did a video on one the other day. I saw one over while I was picking up for an LTL load that they were shipping over to Germany. I guess it's cheaper to buy it here and ship it to Germany than it is to actually buy one over there. How that works out, I have no clue, but thing is beautiful. Still had the price tag on it. The guy spent $68,000 on that car. And yes, it is a TRD edition, which surprised the heck out of me because that's the first actual TRD launch edition I've seen. Nick, if you are still in here, when are you gonna finish your Z33, or is it Z32? Also, I can't wait till August so I can see you, brother. Z32 in 2030. It better be before 2030. Let's see. Mom, you still in here? See, that idle shut-off crap. Yeah, people got, like... I was waiting in line so I could actually go park a trailer the other day. And it kept... The idle shut-off kept coming up, so I kept having to rev it. And this woman was getting so pissed because she thought I was trying to rush her for it. And, yeah, when I finally got up there, she was just giving me attitude. She was like, next time don't rush me. It's like, I wasn't. My truck was going to shut off. It's like, oh, that's a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. So, I did something last night I normally don't do. I was sleeping in the day cab because I was over here on this side of Florida. And the weather was beautiful. It really was. I slept with the windows down, but what I did was I swiveled my passenger seat. I pulled 3 of the bolts out of it, swiveled my seat around, and laid it down on the other seat. And I didn't realize when I did that, I ended up breaking the seat. And there was a piece of metal that was sticking out on the bottom of the seat. I guess I rolled over in the middle of the night, and it woke me up out of a dead sleep because I just stabbed my own ass. And yeah, I ended up cutting a chunk in my butt cheek. So I wouldn't advise that. But yeah, I still got to work on old girl. I got her set over there at the shop. I just haven't found time to go over and wrench on her. I think what I'm going to end up doing... Is that my phone? No, that's my other phone. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is going either with a S400 turbo or going a... What is it? A... HT60 turbo, and converting it over to a gateless turbo setup. Get away from the VNT setup, and yeah, which I'll take the truck. I got to get it re-dynoed again if I do that, so I can basically reprogram it. They got to program the VNT out of the ECU and go from there. I think I'm going to end up pulling the injectors again and re-O-ringing them again, and probably rebuilding all of the injectors. The cups are good on it, but just to keep everything safe, I think I'm going to swap out, I believe, my cam on the, I believe cylinder 2 is starting to get eaten up, which is a common problem on these ISXs. And I found locally a set of used cams that I'm probably going to go pick up for $200. And I'll pull the injectors, send those out. There's a place in Orlando we can get them rebuilt at. So all in all, that should only cost me about $250 to have all 6 injectors rebuilt and re-O-ringed again. So that's better than spending a couple thousand on new injectors. But other than that, put it back together, switching turbos, get it dyno tuned again. This time I'm probably going to lower the horsepower, and I'm probably going to shoot just for that 700 mark. So around 700 and around 2100 foot-pounds. That should probably be sufficient, and I should still get pretty decent fuel mileage at that point. Also, I've been debating on getting rid of the second tandem axle, sliding the drive axle forward, and basically going to a single axle. But I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. Alright, I just got the notification that my load is ready over here. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Keep the rubber side down, y'all.